Thanks, guys. Today we are looking at some beautiful sunny weather, sitting at a high about 81. And as you can see, I have some beautiful flowers that are blooming all over campus. And while they are so pretty, it's important to keep in mind pollen count. Today we're looking at a high level of grass pollen and a very high level of tree pollen. But that's all I have for right now. Back to you guys at the news desk. Thanks, guys. Now, while we have this beautiful weather today, like I said, tomorrow we're going to be looking at a record high. I will have more on that after this break. Welcome back to Carolina News. Let's get into the current weather. So right now we are looking at a beautiful high of 81 with tons of sunshine. The low sitting around 61, humidity around 44%, and winds pushing from the southwest at about 9 miles per hour. Let's take a look across the state. Now, as we look across the state, we are seeing pretty consistent temperatures along the top and through the middle. But as we get down here on the coast and we're looking at Myrtle Beach and Charleston, we are seeing those lower temperatures from that cold front, which will be pushing in for us this weekend. Now, these wildfire concerns are still going on, still with a red flag fire alert across the state. So if you do plan on burning anything, make sure you're being cautious and safe. Now, I know the pollen is affecting a lot of people, myself included, so the tree pollen count right now is sitting at very high and will continue into Saturday. Same thing with the grass count, and that's sitting at high and will continue into Saturday. As we take a look across our 5-day forecast, tomorrow we are almost to 90 degrees with a low of 63. Saturday is when we start cooling down a little bit at 71 with a low of 48. Sunday is when it really takes effect at a high of 68 with a low of 39. And as we go into next week is when our temperatures are going to continue to rise back up. Now, tomorrow we will be hitting a record high. From 2020, it was 88 degrees. Tomorrow, it's going to be 89. So we will be breaking that record. Now, as we look at tomorrow's progression, we will be starting off at 6 a.m. around 63 degrees. And then by 12, we're going to be at 82. And then by 3, we're really going to be hitting that high. So make sure that you are dressing accordingly because we're going to see over a 30-degree increase throughout the day. But that's all I have. Back to you guys at the news desk.